In the middle of the night, a young noblewoman abandoned wealth, comfort, and the future her family had planned for her. Many believed she was throwing her life away. But in that moment, God was beginning one of the most beautiful stories of holiness in the history of the Church. That young woman was Saint Clare of Assisi. Born into a wealthy and influential Italian family, she was expected to marry into nobility and live a life of privilege. But everything changed when she heard Saint Francis of Assisi preach. His joy, simplicity, and complete love for Christ touched her deeply. Clare realized that no earthly wealth could compare with the treasure of following Jesus. On the night after Palm Sunday, she secretly left her home and went to the small chapel of the Portiuncula, where Francis was waiting for her. There, before the altar, she gave her life completely to God. Francis cut her hair as a sign of her consecration. When her family discovered what had happened, they tried to take her back by force. Her relatives even entered the place where she was staying. But Clare held firmly to the altar and showed them her cut hair, declaring that she belonged to Christ alone. No threat could make her turn back. Soon her sister Agnes also left behind a life of privilege to follow her, and other young women joined them. Thus began the community that became the Order of Poor Clares. Clare embraced such radical poverty that she spent years seeking papal approval for what became known as the privilege of poverty, the right for her community to own nothing and depend completely on God's providence. Her trust in Christ was tested again when armed attackers surrounded the monastery of San Damiano. While everyone was terrified, Clare asked for the Blessed Sacrament to be brought to her. Holding the Eucharist before the attackers, she prayed with complete confidence. According to tradition, the soldiers withdrew, and the monastery was spared. For Clare, true strength was never found in weapons, but in the presence of Jesus. After the death of St. Francis, Clare remained faithful to the ideal they had begun together. She died in 1253 and was canonized only 2 years later. Centuries afterward, she was named the patron saint of television and communications because, according to tradition, when she was too ill to leave her bed, she was miraculously able to witness Mass as though she were present. St. Clare's story reminds us that those who give everything to Christ never truly lose anything. The riches of this world pass away, but the treasure God gives remains forever.